Well, hello beauty accessorizers. It's Julia from Accessorize Your Life. I'm back with another video. I kind of feel like I have to start getting these looks out with the products from my September Shop My Stash. You know, get them out, get them done, because most of the month has gone by already. At least half of it has. So today, as you can see, I've done one eye and I have color corrected. But that's about it. I was playing around and I said, why don't I just film this look? So I really needed to get this palette in, I feel, because it's Virgo season and it is about to be over. The sun will be going into, I think it's Libra, on Monday, September the 22nd. And this palette, Melt Cosmetics, the Bad Side Zodiac Earth. Virgo is all about the earth sign, and that's what this palette represents, along with Taurus and Capricorn here. They kind of, I don't want to say gel completely, but I know Capricorns do with Virgos. Taurus, I'm on the fence about. Yeah, I'll think about that one a bit. But anyway, I love this little palette. I don't hear much about it. I only own this palette from Melt. I've looked at Melt's eyeshadow palettes, but I've never purchased all the ones I've looked at. And this one, as soon as I saw it, I knew I wanted it, and I got it because it has to do with the zodiac signs. So yeah, that's the look I came up with from this palette. I'm going to do the other eye and then do my face. I did go in with the Hourglass. This is the Veil face primer. It's a mineral primer, and I gotta say, it goes on smooth and slick, but it does dry down, so not bad, because I'm going to be going in with Dior. This is the stick foundation, and I like this. I think it does a good job of not emphasizing the texture on the skin. This one is in shade 6N that I am using, and it's supposed to be skin perfect. So I think it does a pretty good job with that, and this is what it looks like. But I don't want to get into that yet because I want to finish the other eye before I get into my complexion. Now, this look was inspired by this outfit. I adore this outfit. This is something that came in the mail from Macy's, and with coupons and everything, but it's their new VIP sale from INC. But the way this green is just layered upon itself, and the way she's carrying it off, struck a chord with me. My little heart went bang, 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 and I came up with this eye look because when I tallied what this outfit would cost, I think it's near over $500, and I just don't have $500 for an outfit. I mean, there's a trench coat, there is like a camp shirt, I'm calling it, and a sheer skirt with an underlaying on it. Beautiful. I didn't even include the bag, the shades, the earrings, all that stuff you probably could pull from your collection. I have a trench coat, but it's not in that beautiful color. And I tend to think this shade doesn't look that great on me, but something like what I have on, the chartreuse, does. But I'm drawn to these colors, and I have worn these colors. I do have a shirt in that color and pants. I think I sold the pants though. Yeah, I sold the pants, but I liked them, but I just couldn't fit them any longer, so I sold them. Anyway, we're going to get busy with this eye look, and I'm excited to do it. So I'm going to go in first with this color right here. Now, when I was doing this eye look, I'm just tapping it in, and then I'm going to tap it on my hand. I did not go in first with this shade, but I'm going to try it right now and see how it works out. On my last video, my good friend V commented, and she said she was drinking a ginger tea. Remember, I had the spice tea that I was drinking? That video was long. I didn't or haven't gotten any views on it. The analytics analytics don't look good on it so far. But today I'm drinking a very good ginger peach. It is from English Tea Shop. It has a black tea base. Anyway, that's what I'm drinking. And when I went to look for tea, I thought of V when she said she was drinking that yesterday. So I said, okay, it's early. That would be a great tea for me to get out. Alrighty, so now we've done that transition color. And I already primed my lids. So I'm going to go in with this beautiful green that I knew I was going to use. That first color is RBF. I don't know where they get that name from. But this next one is Heart of Stone, and that's that green. So I'm tapping into that. Got it there. Gonna tap it on my hand. And then I'm just going to work it here in the outer corner. And my stomach is going off. You probably can hear it because my mic is pretty good. So yeah, I really wanted to get this look in with this palette because like I said, Virgo season will be out the door pretty soon and the sun will be in Libra. So yeah, I wanted to get that done. And I was also thinking about a movie I saw twice just in the past few days. I saw it on Friday and then I saw it on Wednesday. My girlfriend wanted to see it with, well, we wanted to see it. We decided it was a good movie and it was playing at a theater we like to go to. So we saw it there, and it's the Downton Abbey, the final for that. I don't know if you guys are into anything like that. The period pieces. I am. I like so many period pieces. It's ridiculous. I don't know why. I'm just drawn to that time period. Not that it's anything good for me, you know, or whatever, but I'm just drawn to it. I'm going to go in with my NYX glitter glue to just secure the shadow that I'm going to place over here. As you can see, this look basically is almost done. This is a small palette, so you don't have many choices here, but you have some good choices. So I went in with Overcritical. Boy, that's a good name for Virgos, for a shadow in the palette, because Virgos are definitely overcritical. I mean, I criticize myself so much. I'm going to put a little more here, and possibly others too, and it's not good. So yeah, it just comes together so easily. Going back in with this one here, the RBF. I don't know what that stands for. If you know, let me know. Anyway, just to bridge them together, to transition them together. And I'm trying to see if they're looking pretty much the same. And I think they are. Yep. So I'm going to put the palette down for now, and I'm going to go into my complexion. I am going to go into the Dior and put some of this on the back of my hand. That's what it looks like. Don't want to use too much. And I'm going to use one of Minted's flat top brushes and just going to go in here and back to Downton Abbey. I like period pieces, and especially when I can find some that talk about my people in that time, that they're included in it. And you know, of late, the Bridgerton series has been very popular for that. Really enjoyed that more than Downton Abbey, but at the time when Downton Abbey came out, it was the rage. I would get my cup of tea and my little scones and sit down and watch it. I know it sounds crazy, Like, why would she do that? But yeah, and I really enjoyed the series. I think there may have been, correct me if I'm wrong, at least 2 more that were in theaters. I think I saw one of them, the first one that came to the theater. I don't think I saw the one before this recent one, if that's the case. I think I saw one other one in the theater. But in my opinion, and I hate to spoil it for you, I don't think they're theater worthy. I think they're worthy for public television, or WIDA, whatever it is, PBS, whatever you have in your area. But yeah, it was nice seeing it on the big screen though, because I like the backdrops. I love to see the scenes. I love the kitchen scenes, especially with all the big copper pots and that big long work table and how busy they are in there, and the food they prepare, or look to prepare, seem to prepare. Somebody prepares. But anyway, I just love the busyness of the kitchen, and of course all of those copper pots and things like that. So I am drawn to that. And of course the way they set the table and how everything has to be in its place. The spoons, the forks, everything. And if you get anything out of order, you're reprimanded for it, of course. Everything, that's that perfectionist in me, I guess. But I love the scenery. I love the furniture in the living room, the drawing room, the library, the old books, everything, the rugs. I love it. I love the big old house. So that's what I am drawn to. I love that. I really get into that. Okay, I think the foundation is good. We're going to go in with a little concealer, and we're going to go into Tom Ford. I did a video that's going to be coming up pretty soon, I think tomorrow, where I use the Tom Ford concealers, and I think they're on their last leg. Maybe not this lighter color. Maybe it's still got some oomph in it. Probably don't use it as much. But the little sponge applicators, they're wearing out. They're getting thin. So I may have to just give these up. But yeah, I don't want to spoil anything for you for Downton Abbey. But it is a time of, it's supposed to be the final. And it is a time of saying goodbye to the old way and bringing in the new. And it's about really how they go through that transition, or start the transition, and the obstacles. And it takes place in the 1930s. It started way back, I think, before that, in the early 1900s or late 1800s, either one, I'm not sure anymore. But anyway, they have to make adjustments. So while this marinates, I want to go back in with the eyeshadow for a little bit. We still have mascara to do, but I'm going to take this green, that I pulled out before, Heart of Stone, I think it said, and work it right here. Yeah, they have the cards. They may have had the cards. Yeah, they had the cards previously, but they're, more of a thing here. And yeah, the characters have matured. Some have learned from the past, and some haven't. It's kind of funny. There's nothing really exciting in it. There's no newness to it, really, They've lost a character, but they remember that character. Now I'm going to go into Know It All. Oh boy. They're really hitting hard with these names. Not that I know it all, but, sometimes when I was younger, I think I felt like I did. And knew nothing. It's funny how life is. And that's what Downton Abbey showed me. It's funny how life is, you know. It's funny what we go through, what we learn. I do have a concealer brush somewhere around here that I was using. So yeah, that's what I picked up from that show. Wow, how can I lose my brush? I mean, it's got to be right here in front of me, and it is, and I don't want to use it because it's not stiff enough. So I'll just go ahead and use this IT brush, this in. So I'm going to start with the lighter color. I usually do. And yeah, it doesn't want to really move. So yeah, I think it may be time to give up this. Let's try it here. Give up this concealer. I've had it in my collection a while. Might be. Yeah. Can't let it sit long. Probably using, I know I'm using the wrong brush, but it wasn't doing anything. This is going to be a very light look, quick look, hopefully. Julian Feller is the one who wrote it, a creative person behind Downton Abbey, has done a great job with that franchise. And I applaud him for that. Okay, I think that is good there. We're going to go in with a little bit of bronzer, and I'm just going to go with my light YSL. It's nothing to write home about to me. It doesn't really bring any contrast to my face, but I'm going to just go in with that. So was it worth seeing it twice? Well, like I said, if you enjoy the backdrop, seeing, you know, everything that they create, the pots, the pans, the scenery, yeah. The clothes were nice. The colors that the ladies wore, the tweeds, the you know, I enjoyed that. It was kind of funny too in some of the scenes. So yeah, I would say it's worth seeing twice if you like those things like I do. Definitely think so. And we're going to go with blush. I used Dior the other day. I used all of my blushes, so I guess I'm just going to have to use them again. So I'm thinking I'm going to go more with this I don't know, which one do you think I should go with? You're not going to see much of this. Let's go with this lighter one in the middle here. Or should we go with this? Let's just layer them. Let's go in the back with the deepest one. And isn't it pigmented? It's not very deep, but it's the deeper of the two that I've pulled, because this is the deeper one. And so, yeah. Let's go with more than one. Could have tapped this off, but I do need some dimension to my face because the bronzer isn't doing that much. I like that. Now, do I want to add that little bit of orange in the front? A little bit of spiciness? I think so. All around. Let's just do it up. Go to town. I like that. I do like mixing those. Okay, we're just going to go simply with mascara, and I'm going to go with the product. I'm not going to put on the primer. We need a little bit of powder, and I haven't gone in with my Givenchy, but I'm going to go in with this pressed powder from Armani. I think that's enough for now. I don't need to do any more, just to set around my face. And I'm going to spray it with, well, let's see, I've used those. I'm going to use the Infallible because I have on a light colored shirt. all done. Now we're just going to do a quick lippy. We're going to do a purple lippy without any liner, just because we want it to contrast. And guys, we're going to finish up with a great scent for the Virgo season. This is, let me put this here. This is YSL Black Opium. It has vanilla, and it just kind of grounds everything. It's sort of sweet. It's for any age group. It's not an old lady scent. I think young ladies would appreciate this. It's warm, so it's okay for today and this time. I think it's a I can't put my finger on it. It's not a woodsy scent, but yet it kind of reminds me of a woodsy scent. I don't know. I love it. I love it for its presence. That's what it has, is presence. So it makes you feel present. It makes you feel special. So Black Opium it is for Virgos today. Yes. So this is the Virgo season look using my Earth palette, because Virgo is an Earth sign. Very practical. And I thought I would be remiss if I didn't get this look from this palette into you and let you take a gander at it. I do not know if this palette is available, but I really feel like you can dupe these colors with a palette that you have already in your collection. It's nothing super duper special. I think it's easy to do, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I think it looks really special for my eyes. Tell me what you think down in the comments, and I hope you will help yourself to a cup of tea, something grounded like ginger. Bye bye. Thank you for watching, and remember, a smile is your best accessory.